Breaking news just coming in. Tiwari mocks Channi on day of Mann's oath. That is Bhagwant Mann's oath. Tiwari says, and I quote, "My own Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi did not invite me to his oath." Congress internal friction coming out right there in open on big day. And there you go, Manish Tiwari mocking Charanjit Singh Channi. The day when Aam Aadmi Party's Bhagwant Mann is going to be taking an oath as the Chief Minister of Punjab. In just a few moments from now, Bhagwant Mann will be the Chief Minister of Punjab, and Manish Tiwari is mocking Charanjit Singh Channi, going on to say that his own Chief Minister Channi did not invite him to his oath. The internal rift, friction in the Congress party coming out on a big oath day. This is probably one of the reasons why the Congress party did not end up doing well in the polls in Punjab as well, with the amount of friction that you saw within the Congress party, exit of Amrinder Singh, Navjot versus Channi war, internal friction of the Congress party. Now, Manish Tiwari also on the day when Bhagwant Mann is going to be taking oath has gone out to hit at Charanjit Singh Channi, saying, "My own Chief Minister did not invite me to his oath," and this big internal friction coming out on a big oath day when Bhagwant Mann of the Aam Aadmi Party is all set to take oath as the Chief Minister. And we're standing by, waiting for moments when that happens. My colleague Preeti Choudhary is now joining us. Preeti, just moments to go, and Aam Aadmi Party's Bhagwant Mann all set to be the next Chief Minister of Punjab. Throwing straight across to you as we're counting down, I beg your pardon, to the big moment.
Well, you know, Chaiti, with the news that you just broke, the knives are out where the Punjab Congress unit is concerned. Manish Tiwari hitting out and taking the opportunity of the day when Bhagwant Mann and the Aam Aadmi Party are actually holding what many would suggest a historic function, taking this opportunity to hit out at Channi, who's lost both his seats. Charanjit Singh Channi has lost both his seats. But let's come down to where we are right now. This is Khatkar Kalan. This is, the ancestral village of Bhagat Singh. I'll just ask my camera person, Sachin, to actually show you the expanse of the people who've actually gathered here, this afternoon. It wouldn't be incorrect to say at least wherever you can, at least where the gaze goes still, you can see a sea of Basanti. Everybody in yellow pagdis like Bhagat Singh. It's a pagdi which was adopted by Bhagwant Mann, the next Chief Minister of Punjab. I'll also show you the kind of, fervor that there is, the kind of people who are coming in. I'll ask my camera person, Sachin, to show you that poster this gentleman there. There's a lot of security. There's, I wish I could just go down and have a conversation, but as you can see, the media has been relegated to this corner. But what's really happening there is a lot of people coming up with posters, identifying with what has been a wave election where Punjab is concerned. To get our viewers the very latest on what we are expecting, very shortly now, in the next half hour, we will see Bhagwant Mann, who will be coming here alongside. Now, one really shouldn't say this very often, where the Aam Aadmi Party would suggest one shouldn't say this, but the fact is he would be coming in with the Aam Aadmi Party High Command, and that's none else than Arvind Kejriwal. The entire Delhi unit, viewers, is right now in Khatkar Kalan. It's historic for them. Let's hark back to what had happened in 2015. I covered when Arvind Kejriwal took oath in 2015 at the Ram Leela Maidan. What we are seeing today is very, very similar to what we saw in the year 2015. Arvind Kejriwal did not, go to the Raj Bhavan to take oath. He didn't do that. And he chose Ram Leela Maidan. He gave out a public invitation to all Delhiites to come in and support him on what has been a historic mandate. And he took oath at Ram Leela Maidan. Similarly, Bhagwant Mann gave the clarion call for everyone to don Basanti pagdis, or, women to wear, Basanti, wraparounds, chunnis, and a lot of people that we've seen. So Bhagwant Mann, like what Arvind Kejriwal had done in 2015, is going to take oath, breaking away from what has been popular tradition, where successive chief ministers of Punjab are concerned. The kind of mandate that the Aam Aadmi Party has got this time around was not quite seen. One can only go back to 1977, where a non-Akali, non-Congress party came into power. It's historic in terms of a 92 of 117. If you can hear the din, the entire theme of the swearing in today is Mera Rang De Basanti Chola. And that's the song that is booming, all across. There are pictures of Bhagat Singh also that you can see. I'm going to ask my colleague Satyendra to just come in and join me and, give us a larger sense, feel of what we're actually witnessing on ground. Satyendra, आज आपने कितनी ऐसी oath taking ceremonies cover की हैं और ये क्यों अलग है?
देखिए, बसंत पंचमी का एक त्यौहार होता है और उस त्यौहार के दिन लोग पीले कपड़े पहनते हैं, लेकिन बसंत पंचमी पर भी इस तरह की तस्वीर नहीं दिखाई देती होगी। ये देखिए, जहाँ पर भी नज़र जा रही है, और ये मैं एरिया अगर आपको बताऊँ, ये आधे किलोमीटर का पंडाल है। टोटल 150 एकड़ लैंड है। 150 एकड़ लैंड में 100 एकड़ लैंड में सिर्फ पार्किंग बनी हुई है। किसानों को मुआवजा दिया गया है, और सबसे बड़ी बात ये होती है कि जब आप इस तरह का कोई आयोजन करते हैं,
किसानों ने आराम से दे दिया अपनी जमीन।
इसी बात पे आ रहा था कि कंट्रोवर्सी होती है, लोग शिकायत करते हैं कि उनकी पकी पकाई फसल थी और उसको, लेकिन यहाँ पर किसानों ने किसी तरह का विरोध नहीं किया, हंस के अपनी पकी पकाई फसल केजरीवाल या भगवंत मान के हवाले कर दी है। दूसरी बात, सरकार आई है, 92 विधायक आई हैं, लेकिन एक चीज और है जिसकी चर्चा नहीं कर रहे। अब विधानसभा के साथ साथ संसद में भी आम आदमी पार्टी मजबूत हो जाएगी। 7 सांसद पंजाब से मिल रहे हैं। 5 अगले महीने नॉमिनेशन की प्रक्रिया शुरू हो गई है। राज्यसभा में 5 सांसद पंजाब से जा रहे हैं 2 अगले महीने, यानी कि 7 सांसद राज्यसभा के आम आदमी पार्टी को पंजाब से मिल जाएंगे। तो विधानसभा के साथ साथ संसद में भी आम आदमी पार्टी मजबूत तीसरे नंबर पे हो जाएगी। और ये एक ऐतिहासिक लम्हा है। पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है देश के अंदर आजाद भारत के बाद कि किसी रीजनल पार्टी ने अपना स्टेट छोड़कर किसी दूसरे स्टेट में जाकर पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार बनाई हो। तो ये भी कहीं ना कहीं हिस्ट्री रची गई है। दिल्ली में अब तक सरकार थी, रीजनल पार्टी है, क्षेत्रीय पार्टी है, अभी तक आम आदमी पार्टी को नेशनल पार्टी का दर्जा नहीं मिला है। उसके बावजूद उन्होंने जिस प्रचंड बहुमत से पंजाब में जीत हासिल की है, अब आम आदमी पार्टी के हौसले 7वें आसमान पर चले गए। अब वो गुजरात देख रहे हैं और हिमाचल प्रदेश देख रहे हैं। ऑब्वियसली कल की अगर मैं बात करूं, कल दिल्ली के अंदर हरियाणा के 1 दर्जन के करीब पूर्व विधायक और मंत्रियों ने आम आदमी पार्टी ज्वाइन की है। तो यहाँ हिंदुस्तान में कहावत है कि जब एक तरफ भीड़ चल देती है तो सब उसके पीछे चलते हैं। आम आदमी पार्टी के साथ भी यही हो रहा है। और आने वाले टाइम में जिस तरीके से ये प्रचंड जीत हासिल की है, और ये कैमरे से फिर भीड़ में दिखाऊं, ये देखिए जहाँ तक ये भीड़ दिखाई दे रही है, अगर ये सैलाब आम आदमी पार्टी के साथ चलता गया तो जिस दिन रिजल्ट आए थे, नतीजे आए थे, उस दिन हमने आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं से बात की थी। तो उन्होंने कहा था कि अब हम प्रिंसिपल चैलेंजर बन गए हैं, यानी कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के अल्टरनेट के रूप में आप किसी को देखेंगे तो वो आम आदमी पार्टी अब पंजाब में खड़ी होती हुई, पंजाब में नहीं देश भर में खड़ी होती हुई नजर आ रही है।
All right, so I'll give our viewers a little more perspective before we go back to Satyendra and our other reporters, spread across Khatkar Kalan. But to give our viewers perspective on what is really happening here, these are actually the fields. Ye khet hote the is what we've, Satyendra was also telling us. This is about half a kilometer stretch. The designate government, because the oath really hasn't happened, the designate chief minister and the designate government has actually gave the farmers whose ready crop of wheat was standing, he gave them a stipend, and they very readily, as per what is being estimated, gave up their land, especially for parking, for holding this massive function. So this is a sense of what we can get when we were coming. One can very well see it. You can read it on ground that there is a wave of sorts. We are seeing a lot of people from across Punjab, a lot of commoners coming, donning basanti. All of these women wearing, basanti chunnis. So there is a sense which is validation of change, and that has come from nothing else but the sheer mandate of this vote. 92 of 117 is not a regular or a normal vote. It's phenomenal, it's historic, and it's being played out in optics right here. Once again, I'll ask my camera person, Sachin, to show you on what we're actually seeing. About a kilometer, half a kilometer, there's no, an inch of a space right in front of me, and we'll try and get you those visuals as well in a while, is where Bhagwant Mann will be taking oath, but Arvind Kejriwal will not be sitting on stage. It's an official function. There will be the governor of Punjab, and Bhagwant Mann will be taking oath. In all probability, he'll be taking oath in Punjabi. He's been tweeting out that it is an inqilab moment for Punjab. That as well, he's picked from Bhagat Singh, the term inqilab, and he uses it very often. He signs off most of his tweets with that. We are in his village, a lot of symbolism, a lot of tokenism attached to it. People right here in Bhagat Singh's ancestral village hoping that this will bring, winds of change in terms of development. They've been asking for a ground. What we are getting to understand is, I was talking to the Sarpanch this morning, and he's like, we gave up a standing crop, lots of farmers here for this function. A small stipend was given to them, but we are hoping in return we'll get a ground, we'll get proper sewage, we'll get what they feel is the Delhi model. So that Delhi model somewhere down the line has been a hit where the common man or the Aam Aadmi of Punjab is concerned. They bought into the, they bought the deal. Will Aam Aadmi Party deliver is the big question, because it's a tall order. They've made many promises, and they need to come good. They asked for the mandate of Punjab. They've been given it overwhelmingly. What remains to be seen is now is their turn to deliver. Will they do so, and how quickly do they do so is the big question. Let's get you back right now. I'll come back right now to what we're expecting in the ceremony, which is going to take place. Only Bhagwant Mann will take oath today, viewers, not his cabinet. Tomorrow, what we are expecting is 16 cabinet ministers of Bhagwant Mann. We have a few indications on who those names are. We're going to, throw it up. Why not? Some political punditry today. But to tell our viewers on what to expect, Bhagwant Mann at about 12:45 will be taking oath as the next Chief Minister of Punjab. It's only going to be him. It's going to be a formal ceremony. Let's hark back to Delhi, what happened in 2015. Arvind Kejriwal and his entire Delhi cabinet is also here. We spoke to the Transport Minister, Mr. Gehlot. We spoke a short while back to Raja Chadda, who is in charge of Punjab. And everyone fairly excited. And it will be tomorrow when the rest of the cabinet of Punjab will be taking oath. We're going to go into a quick break, but do stay with us. Our rolling coverage continues from Bhagat Singh's ancestral village. Do stay with me.